All right, Tuesday. We're still gonna wash barns today. We might do more roasting. I don't know. I know Wes has got to make more feed. Eggs need to be picked and chores got to be done. We got enough roasted head that it's not really imperative. We'll just kind of pick away at it and finish up this week or maybe next week. Anyways, it's a beauty day, so I might as well finish spraying my corn. All right, we're spraying through the field here. I want to talk to you guys about what we're doing in the barns, and I want everybody to realize that nobody cares more about what goes on here in the field or in my barns or my birds more than me. Everything I'm doing is to make sure that I produce a healthy bird that can produce a quality egg. So when I have great crops, I can feed great feed. When I have clean barns, I can make sure that A, there's no disease in the barn. The bird's going to be going into a clean environment, and we can keep that environment clean. And to me, that's very important. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little bit of history here. So when I started washing barns, I was 12 years old. Yes, 12. It was just one of the jobs that we were doing. I thought it was fun back in the day, and not so much anymore. It's a lot of hard work, but anyways, I have been farming since I was 12, younger than that. I have a lot of experience in this industry with the chickens, and a little bit in the crop. I really didn't get into cropping until I was like 16 years old. That's when I really started. That's when I started spraying for my dad. When I was 21, my dad passed away. My brother was 19. So since then, me and my brother have been making all the decisions and doing what you see us doing today. I'm extremely proud of what I do. I am glad I can show what I do to you, and I'm hoping you're enjoying what you're seeing. Like I said, people don't get to see inside chicken barns, so we're just going to get into that. And like I said, I have a lot of information for you, so just keep your mind open about what's going on and what, like I keep talking about different pricing of eggs, and we're definitely going to get into all that, and maybe that'll switch what you're buying, or maybe it won't. I'm not too sure. It is, like I said, there's so many different types of eggs, and cheaper eggs and way more expensive eggs, and definitely, so there is free-run chickens, there's organic chickens, omega-3 eggs, conventional housing systems, enriched housing systems. We're going to go through all of that, and like I said, just keep an open mind about what I'm saying and what's going on. When I was in grade 10 or 11, I can't remember, the pullet barn that you are seeing us wash, my brother and I had a huge impact on why we bought that, because Dad said, you know, this is the system you're going to be using. You need to definitely be on board if we chose to farm, which we did. And then we'll go into what goes on today in the housing systems, why we bought it then, and what we're thinking about going to in the future, and what those reasons are. There's a lot of cool things that go on, and it's going to be super interesting. So just stay tuned. There's also aviary housing systems, and when we're in my barn and we're not washing, we're fully getting ready for the chicks, or even when the chicks are in, I will explain my system compared to all the different systems, and we'll just go from there. So in the pea video, at the very end, it said I tried planting corn and I wasn't happy with how I was closing. This is the field. I made a few rounds over there, and then the next video was 2020 finished planting, and that was just a day later. I'm not going to get out and show you because I'm spraying this field and we got a lot going on, but I'm just going to let you know why I stopped planting that day and why I'm happy that I continued the day after. So we worked this farm, and with clay you can get that layer of gooiness. So the top was totally ready, and then the bottom was just a bit gooey. It wasn't terrible. It was still breaking apart, but I wasn't happy with how the back of the planter closes, and I wasn't happy with the closing, and my fertilizer coulters, it was actually leaving a little bit of a slice, and I didn't like that, so I just aborted. I came back the next day. You seen me finish. I have a really great stand here, so that next day, just giving it that, it was a good 16 hours, I would say, before I planted again. I just let that bottom dry a bit more, and what will happen if you don't get back to it quick enough, you'll dry it out too much. And I have done that before, and you're pissed off. I've made a lot of mistakes in my day. I'm trying to, you know, correct them as we get older, but this isn't easy. I mean, I'm talking about last year, and then now I'm spraying, and I get to see what went on, and then as, you know, then next year I get to decide again, actually 2 years from now I get to decide how I'm going to plant this field in corn, not in beans, because we do a rotation. So it just takes so long to figure out a perfect environment, not environment, but just a perfect practice of farming, and it's not all perfect, and it will never, some days it will never be perfect because of weather. So that's, you know, anyways, I'm super happy with how this turned out. Alright, so why are we washing the barns? So we're getting day-old chicks, just like a little baby. Well, they are little babies, but they have no immunity yet. Okay, so we have to disinfect, make sure there's nothing in there that can basically cause an outbreak with mass death. That would be bad. So we like to, so we wash it, so we rinse it, put it disinfectant down, and then we wash it. We wash it with hot water. And we'll let it sit for a couple days, we'll squeegee it all out, and we'll start. All right, 100 acres sprayed. It's my turn to go wash it. This is day 3. We're just about full. It's nice. That's nice. I don't know if you can see that though. The corn is starting to pineapple. We could definitely use a rain. Okay, we're full. So this bin in the fall also works as our wet bin for our dryer. So it's got those nice little buzzers to say medium level, high level. There's still room to fit what we got, so that's perfect. Yep, she's full. All right, let's go see how they're getting along washing. We'll clean up around there a little later. Probably got, we'll have this day to finish washing, and tomorrow we'll do the touch-ups. It's always good just to shut it down for the day, like once you're finished, and then go back tomorrow after it dries overnight and just like, oh, missed a couple. So we'll touch it up tomorrow. Pretty clean. The floor needs a quick rinse again. Yeah, no, that is disinfected and clean.